Hi, this is Martha here at my channel, Nalenka Sims, with Stash Dive for July, Stash Dive with Poetspice 2022. This is where we're uploading our videos each third Friday throughout the year at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There are others who are participating, and they will be listed in the description box below. Please go by and show them some crafty love, okay? Now, I have containers filled with um, die cuts from, or even card kits that I started from way back. And so for this month, what I did was I reached back in in that stash of die cuts and cards that were in the making and tried to complete those. And I'm showing this one first because this one I could not find, but I'm almost sure this is a Maruva DQ digital stamp. I even went on their site last night to see if I could find it, and I could not, but I got this so many years ago that it's probably discontinued. But as you can see, I had embossed the back and colored her. This, I had been asked to make some cards for the Red Hat ladies. So this is one that I will have for them. And then this was the inside. Oh, I didn't bring that stamp over. Oh, but anyway, I think it's a Stampin' Up stamp. All right, then now the next one. Again, when I found these in my stash, I didn't even remember exactly whose stamps they were, but this is a Rubbernecker, and I stamped this many years ago. I moved 5 years ago, and I stamped it even before then. So I pulled this out to try to complete it. I used a Anna Griffin flower there. She was already colored in. And then I did this for the inside. And I love this Rubbernecker stamp. All right. Then for the next one, again, this Rubbernecker stamp. And if you want any of these, the ones that are left are in their sale section on their site. I was at a rubber stamp event this past weekend, and they no longer had them at the show, but I did find them on their site. So I had her stamped. Now, she was stamped about 3 years ago. So I completed it. All I had was the topper, and I put the red behind it and colored her in, Anna Griffin flower, and again stamped the inside with that Stampin' Up stamp. Okay, using that same stamp, I had made this topper years ago, and what I did here, I paper pieced it. I stamped it on this gingham, and I heat embossed it so that it would be easier to cut out, and then I pieced it back on, and I also did the same with her hat. And this is a Stampin' Up stamp down here in the corner. And then this is the inside, and I wanted it a little red here, so I put the same stamp down there. And my final card is using this one, and I love this stamp. Okay, and she also was pre-stamped, and I had to design a card around her, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but I used the Spectrum Noir glitter out on her hat, and I put the Anna Griffin flower on her. I think she is so elegant, and I want to end up putting something here, but I don't know what. I just tried something and it didn't look right, so I just left it. So that's that one with my monogram on the back. And finally, I used this Rubbernecker. So I dug deeply into my Rubbernecker stash, and I still have so many that I have not used, but this is encouraging me to go and pull some more of them out. And I used this paper, and I made my ATC. I think she turned out so pretty, and she was already stamped. I found her in my box, and I just pulled her out and colored her and die cut her and put her on this ATC. So these are the things that I pulled from my stash this month. I hope you like them, and so please give me a thumbs up. All right, and if you are a subscriber, I appreciate your returning. And if you're not, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. All right, thank you so much for watching. See you next time, and Todah.